What if the job you spent years training for is already being done by software that never sleeps, never asks for a raise, and never makes the same mistake twice? Right now, entire professions are being quietly absorbed by artificial intelligence. And most people working in those jobs have no idea it's happening. A Goldman Sachs report estimates that 300 million full-time jobs worldwide could be exposed to AI automation, not in some distant future, within this decade. McKinsey Global Institute found that roughly 60% of all occupations have at least 30% of tasks that can already be automated using current technology, not future technology that exists today. And this isn't just happening in factories. Klarna, the global payments company, announced that its AI assistant now handles the work of 700 customer service agents. Not eventually, already. The shift isn't coming, it's already underway. But here's the part that makes this personal. If your job involves processing information, writing reports, answering questions, organizing data, or following predictable procedures, you are in the zone of highest risk. Think about your daily work. How many of your tasks follow a pattern? How many could be described in a set of instructions? Because if a process can be described, it can be automated. Your income depends on skills that may be losing value faster than you realize. Your career plan might be based on assumptions that no longer hold. And the financial security your family depends on could be built on a foundation that's shifting beneath your feet. This isn't about robots replacing factory workers. This is about intelligent software replacing knowledge workers. The people who thought their education would protect them. But to understand which jobs are disappearing first and why, you need to see the pattern that most people are missing. The first wave of AI job displacement is already hitting the most predictable roles. Data entry clerks, administrative assistants, and document processors are at the front of the line. These aren't low-skilled jobs. Many require training, attention to detail, and years of experience. But they share one critical vulnerability. Their work follows patterns. The Bureau of Labor Statistics projects data entry key employment to decline by 32% over the next decade. That's one of the fastest declines of any occupation in the economy. Companies like UiPath and Automation Anywhere are deploying robotic process automation across thousands of enterprises. These systems can process invoices, update databases, and manage records at speeds no human team can match. If your role involves moving information from one system to another, the timeline for disruption isn't years away, it's months. But data entry is just the beginning. The real surprise is where AI is moving next. Most people assume AI automation stops at simple tasks. That's no longer true. Large language models like GPT-4, Claude, and Gemini can now draft legal documents, analyze financial reports, write marketing copy, generate code, and even create medical summaries. A study from Princeton, the University of Pennsylvania, and New York University found that the occupations most exposed to large language models include telemarketers, English language teachers, legal clerks, and financial analysts. Notice something? These aren't factory jobs. These are white-collar professions that required university degrees. Bloomberg Intelligence estimates that the generative AI market will reach $1.3 trillion by 2032. That money isn't flowing into technology for fun. It's flowing because businesses see massive cost savings. Every dollar invested in AI that replaces a human task is a dollar that changes this is where things become unexpected. This isn't theoretical. Companies are already making decisions based on AI capability. IBM announced a pause on hiring for approximately 7,800 roles that could be replaced by AI. Their CEO estimated that 30% of back-office functions could be automated within 5 years. Dropbox cut 16% of its workforce, citing the need to restructure around AI-first operations. Chegg, the education technology company, saw its stock drop 48% in a single day after its CEO admitted that ChatGPT was hurting its business. BT Group, the British telecom giant, announced plans to cut up to 55,000 jobs by 2030, with AI and automation replacing about 10,000 of them. These aren't struggling companies. These are industry leaders choosing AI over human labor because the economics are overwhelming. A recent Stanford AI Index report found that AI systems now match or exceed human performance on several standard benchmarks, including image classification, visual reasoning, and certain language understanding tasks. The evidence isn't scattered, it's forming a clear pattern. And that pattern points to one critical question. How fast will this accelerate? But the real disruption hasn't arrived yet. Here's what most forecasts miss. AI isn't improving at a steady pace, it's accelerating. GPT-3 was released in 2020. GPT-4 arrived in 2023. Each generation dramatically more capable than the last. The gap between each breakthrough is shrinking. The World Economic Forum's Future of Jobs report estimates that 23% of jobs will change by 2027, not by 2050, by 2027. That's effectively tomorrow in career planning terms. Within 2 to 3 years, AI agents will handle most routine customer interactions. Within 4 to 5 years, AI systems will manage significant portions of legal research, financial analysis, and content creation. By the end of this decade, the International Labor Organization estimates that AI could affect nearly half of all current employment tasks in advanced economies. If you're 5 years from retirement, this might not seem urgent. But if you're 25 or 35, your entire career will unfold inside this transition. The timeline isn't comfortable. But here's the part most people get wrong. Many people hear these numbers and conclude that AI will simply eliminate jobs and leave millions unemployed. The reality is more complicated. History shows that technology creates new categories of work that didn't exist before. The internet destroyed travel agents, bookstore clerks, and newspaper classifieds. But it created web developers, social media managers, e-commerce specialists, and content creators. The World Economic Forum estimates that AI will create 97 million new roles by 2025, even as it displaces 85 million. The net effect could actually be positive. But there's an important catch. The new jobs rarely go to the same people who lost the old ones. The skills required are different. The industries are different. The geography is different. The people who benefit most from AI disruption aren't the ones fighting against it. They're the ones adapting faster than everyone else. A LinkedIn economic graph analysis found that the fastest growing job titles of the past 5 years include AI prompt engineer, machine learning operations specialist, and sustainability analyst, roles that barely existed a decade ago. The alternative path isn't hoping AI slows down. It's positioning yourself where AI creates demand, not where it reduces it. And what happens next could reshape entire economies. If current trends continue, the job market by 2030 will look dramatically different from today. companies will operate with significantly smaller human workforces augmented by AI systems. A marketing department that once needed 20 people might function with 5 humans and a suite of AI tools handling research, copywriting, analytics, and optimization. This creates a 2-tier workforce. Tier 1 consists of people who direct, manage, and collaborate with AI systems. They earn more than their predecessors because their output is multiplied by technology. Tier 2 consists of people whose skills overlap with AI capability. They face constant downward pressure on wages and job security. The second-order effects are even more significant. When companies spend less on labor, they either reduce prices, creating deflation in some sectors, or increase profits, concentrating wealth further. Education systems will be forced to transform. A 4-year degree focused on memorizing information becomes less valuable when AI has instant access to all human knowledge. Universities that adapt to teach critical thinking, creativity, and AI collaboration will thrive. Those that don't will struggle to justify their cost. Entire new industries will emerge around AI infrastructure, AI safety, AI ethics, and AI human interaction design. These fields barely exist today. Within a decade, they could employ millions. The question isn't whether this transformation happens, it's whether you're positioned on the right side of it. So, what should you actually do? First, audit your current role. Identify which of your daily tasks are pattern-based and therefore automatable. Then, identify which tasks require judgment, creativity, emotional intelligence, or complex human interaction. Those are your durable skills. Second, learn to work with AI, not against it. Professionals who can use AI tools to multiply their output will become the most valuable employees in any organization. Prompt engineering, AI workflow design, and data interpretation are skills you can start developing today. Third, invest in skills that AI struggles to replicate. Complex negotiation, strategic thinking, creative problem-solving, leadership, empathy-driven communication. These are the capabilities that will command premium value in an AI-augmented economy. Fourth, watch the emerging roles. AI safety specialist, human AI interaction designer, AI ethics consultant, machine learning operations engineer. These careers are growing faster than universities can produce graduates to fill them. The threat is real, but so is the opportunity. The gap between those who prepare and those who don't will be the defining career divide of this generation. The first jobs AI is taking aren't the ones most people expected. They're the quiet, structured, pattern-based roles that millions of people built stable careers on. But this isn't just a story about job loss. It's a story about transformation, about a moment in history where the rules of work are being rewritten. The question isn't whether AI will change your career, it's whether you'll be ready when it does. If this topic matters to you, subscribe to Future Decoded because understanding what's coming is the first step to staying ahead of it.